Been a while since I made a video. In fact, I parked the truck, or van here, I believe, in December, and I haven't made a video since. Now, a few things have happened since December in my last video. The last video, I had a problem with the radiator, air in the line, and so I burped it. Worked. Van runs pretty good now. I'm going to give it a really good test here probably this weekend. I'll be traveling about 300 miles. We're going to go camping, and so it'll be a real good test of it. But in February, my brother died, and this isn't a video about that, but it's changed kind of my my plans because I was thinking on getting out of here basically and traveling a lot, but I'll probably end up staying here and using the van for weekend and month-long trips, stuff like that. And so I'm open now to doing different things with the van. I'm not sure, and maybe y'all give me some ideas. Should I keep the van as it is? I'll show you some pictures as I kind of talk here. It's a 1983 Time Capsule, basically. This thing has not changed much. The stereo system was, I think, put in the 1990s, and it sucks. I want to upgrade that if I could. It's terrible. The tire pressure monitor doesn't work anymore, so I'd like to redo that. The interior, is okay. It's no great shakes, but there's really nothing wrong with it. But I'd like to soundproof and heat proof it better, insulate it better. So there's, I'd like to put in LED lights, I guess, stuff like that. Maybe have Georgie do me a nice interior out of wood and stuff like that. I mean, this wasn't the fanciest conversion to begin with. I called it the mid-range one. There's not a whole lot of other stuff going on here. There's no television. It doesn't have two stereos. The bed isn't electric. It doesn't have a motor. It's a manual up and down. I took the seats out. Passenger seats here, both, so I could get that dang doghouse off and back on. When the doghouse is off or even cracked a little bit, the noise is just, oh my God, drives you nuts. And then when it gets heated, the hot air blows on your legs and burns your legs. So it's so much nicer to be closed and locked, and it's a lot quieter. But I want to redo the doghouse, make that even more quiet. And under the hood. But my main projects are going to be right now is doing the electronics. The electric is not, I don't believe, where it should be. I'll give you the symptom. I start the van, and it's got 2 batteries now, and it drains every time the glow plugs come on. You can see the battery gauge just, whoa, and then it'll come back, but it takes maybe 3 or 4 minutes of just idling to let the alternator catch back up and charge the batteries to the full. if you don't wait for the batteries to be fully charged, it squeals. What I was told, and it seems to hold true, is that the alternator is really trying to get the batteries charged, and it's cinching the engine together, just minutely. But it's enough to get one of the belts to slip. And I don't know which belt it is. It could be the AC belt, it could be the alternator belt, it could be the water pump belt. There's 3 different belts on here. But after it's been fully charged, and you can see that it's charging, the squeal stops because the engine's then released and the belt's pulled tight again. And it stops, and it runs really good. Again, once it's warmed up, it sounds really good. There's not a lot of smoke on startup. There still is some. I know I'm still running one glow plug short. So if I could get that working again, it's a wire that's cut from the glow plug. Anyway, I'll get into that later. So, but that's kind of where I'm headed this year. Is I don't know. Tell me what I should do. Should I upgrade it? Should I redo the interior and all that? Or keep it a 1983 Time Capsule? I have been kind of thinking about maybe going to some car shows or van shows, stuff like that. See what people think there too. I don't know. I got a guy the other day wanting to buy it, asking me all kinds of questions about it, and he said he'd throw an LS like a 350 in here or something, and then he said, well, I could take it down to Dallas or Fort Worth or someplace to an auction as it is, he said, and probably make some money on it. And then, yeah, I'm driving down the street and I can hear some guy yell, "That's an awesome van!" And it's like, oh, it's a head turner. It really is. I get guys out mowing their lawn. They'll stop and just wave as I drive by. It's pretty fun. Pretty fun. So anyway, let me know what you guys think I should do. I'm going to be doing some electrical stuff, and I'll be showing that, and just little maintenance things here and there that I can accomplish on my own. And so I think that's about it for right now. I'm back on the air. We'll talk to you later. Bye bye.